Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Club 38. It's great to see everybody again. Thank you for the hype train, Aussie Mike. It is officially over, but thank you anyway. We hit a level 2. Um, and it's looking like we have Aussie Mike in chat, and that's really about it. And thank you, Dragon Mike 78 for the follow. I appreciate that. I know my normal bot isn't gonna pop up in the corner because it this one doesn't have the overlay. So normally I get like a little video up in the corner.
Sitting at the beach on holidays. I forgot Australia is like it's their
Summer.
summertime, I think,
Yeah.
right now, which is crazy to think that celebrating Christmas at summer.
I know, and here we got like
We just had snow like last week or the week before.
literally the whole week.
Yeah.
I think we got like 3 feet of snow.
Oh, we did not get that
Lucky.
much.
Yeah, I'm like right
Really
up.
Did you
good.
say lucky?
I like snow.
Oh,
I'm a
done
big
with
winter
it.
person.
I'm like right up on Lake Ontario. So it's
I mean, yeah,
always
if you
there.
get too much, I
I
see how it
wouldn't
get
mind
annoying.
it as much if they would actually plow our street. They didn't plow our street at all. And they keep doing that, and it's incredibly annoying.
I mean, where I live, they'll salt the roads and there won't be any snow at all. So like when we get snow, I'm pretty excited because
Well,
we
they
don't get it
they
very
still
often.
do that. We get
Yeah.
the salt and the brine. Anytime there's like a we might get snow, there's like a 5% chance they'll do it.
Yeah, we don't get many snow delays or anything here. You're lucky to do it. We live in so much snow here in upstate New York. It's
You guys are pretty much used to it like all the time.
Yep. Every Literally I think we've had it every day.
God.
Hey Berm, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
What is snow?
All right. So are we ready to start recording here?
Yeah, why not?
I think so.
Okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through Club 38, the beats were still bumping and the vibes were elite. Of course, as always, I'm Allie Gale, and I am here with Kate Gaming,
Hello there.
and we are slaying the night one track at a time. Catch us live Thursdays at 9 p.m. EST on twitch.tv/KateGaming_. Pour the eggnog and turn it up. And tonight, we are. Before we get to that, if you are not in any of our discords or anything, of course you can find us at our link tree. Is linktree/club38. You have the Discord there. You could grab the Club 38 role. Make sure you get notified of whenever we go live, as well as my Twitch, Kate's Twitch, my YouTube, the Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, and the PayPal. So you are always welcome to do that, and we hope to see you around the Hollow Table with that. Tonight we are joined by Agnards, aka Big Boat 777.
What's up, guys? Nice to see you. Thanks for having me.
Of
Thanks
course.
for joining us.
Love to be here. I'm excited.
This was a fun one Kate had planned up last week. She was like, we should really get Big Boat on.
Not that I've
keeps
ever
letting me
talked
know.
to you before now, but
I
it's like
popped
I know
in
Egnards is
the
always talking about you.
I popped in the Three Scoundrels. Was it some like anniversary
Yeah.
stream? And I
Oh,
think you were
probably.
there. But yeah,
Oh, yeah, that was a while ago.
that was a while ago.
Yeah. Okay, I do remember. That was like, God, that might be even like a year ago now.
A year? No, it
Was
was
it?
more.
It
I
was
When
mean,
was
maybe you
that?
weren't there. I might be misremembering. You might have not been there. I
No, I
thought. I
was
don't know.
there. I was there, and I do remember you were there, but I feel it feels like it was a year ago. Maybe it
It was
wasn't.
a long time ago. It was not
Yeah.
a year ago.
Oh, I'm sure Bones can yell at me and tell me, no, it was like this many months ago. It's all good. All
And
good.
thank you for the gifted sub, Baby Yoda Eyes to Aussie Mike. Bo, what we generally do is when we have a new guest on the show, we ask them to kind of talk about their account. Also, if you drop your link in chat, make sure you pimp your stuff out. Um, Make sure you give them a follow, and uh, yeah, what's your GP at? How's your account? Are you doing any special farms?
Well, I'm currently 8.2 million GP. I made the account 5 months, or yeah, 7 months ago. May. I'm thinking of fifth month of the year. Uh, and it's I pay to play. I buy a lot of Lightspeed bundles, and it's my only account that I play on. I used to have a free to play account that I started back in January, and I played that up until May. And I started the new account when the Hyperdrive bundle went on sale to get like the most value out of it. But I've been playing on this one ever since. I can't do more than one account. I know a lot of people have alts and stuff like that. I can't do it. I can only focus on the one. And I've just been playing this one ever since. I currently only have Leia as my only GL, but I'm working on SLKR right now. I'm currently doing his first event. And I wouldn't necessarily. I know it's not necessarily the recommended path for most people, but because I buy Lightspeed bundles all the time when they come out, not every single one, but probably most of them, the characters that I get are kind of all over the place, and I just somehow ended up having enough for SLKR. I wasn't even really thinking about going for him, but I
Honestly,
must
he's a
have.
great GL to have.
Yeah,
So
no,
Yeah.
I'm happy I have him, but I wasn't planning on it. I I'm pretty sure I bought most of the packs or the bundles for him while I was trying to get Executor because a lot of those ships come in the SL or the yeah, at the SLKR bundles, I think, right? Or no?
yeah.
Those ships come in those bundles, and I was just, trying to bring up my teams a little because with the Lightspeed bundles, my farming is kind of like a little all over the place, and I felt like I had neglected some farms. So I was just trying to bring my Emperor Palpatine up to like a usable level, and I was like, "Oh, he was the last character I needed for this farm right here." I didn't even know. I wasn't even trying to because the whole time I had been trying to go for Jabba as my first GL. Like I wasn't even planning on going for Leia originally. I was trying to get Jabba, but I was like, these Lightspeed bundles, the deals, they're so good. CG, take my money. And I would buy these Lightspeed bundles, and
Hey,
eventually I just had the characters for Leia, and I ended up going for her first.
so Leia is actually the flagship character for my channel, so I love that.
I really enjoy Leia. She's my first GL. She's very strong, and I use her every single GAC, mostly on offense because a lot of times I can just leave my Executor on defense and then I can never get full cleared. So I might as well just go put that wall in the back there and then just allow whoever I fight just like to clear me out, and then I can just go full offense and full clear them. That's usually how I run things. So she gets a lot of use. She's my squad arena team. I really enjoy her a lot. And SLKR, I know he's also really good. He's pretty much he lives at the top of my squad arena. I'm like 30th, yeah, 33 in a squad arena, and it's all Leia's and SLKR. So I'm excited to get SLKR too. He's the one I'm super focused on now.
Honestly, if I was going to tell you like a second GL to go after, it would probably be SLKR. He's just
It,
so like,
he's very good.
He's
yeah.
amazing, but if you're looking at ease and how you build rosters, like you already with Leia, you have most of Luke and Jabba already there.
Yes, that's
So
another thing. Like
that's
I wasn't
generally
trying to go
why
for
people
JML.
go that way instead of
Mhm.
SLKR?
I've watched, I don't wanna say a lot necessarily, but I've watched a few, like, farming guides and roster guides and stuff like that, and it's always, like I think maybe, Nooch had talked about, like, this triangle of Jabba, JML, and Leia because they all
Mm-hmm.
kinda work together, and that's what originally I was going for. I was gonna go Jabba first, and then I hadn't really decided, but I was gonna go Jabba and then either JML or Leia next, and then the other one third. But again, those Lightspeed bundles, I kept buying them, and eventually I just had all the characters for Leia without even really trying it all. I was like, "Oh, I guess I gotta go for Leia first." And then
They're
the same thing
addictive.
happened with SLKR. And
I
now I'm
mean, Jabba's great if you like just need him for Smuggler's Run too, but
mhm,
he GAC wise, he's just okay on
yeah.
like my rank in a GLs, and then like JML kind of falls in that same boat. Like he's okay. I think you're definitely making out better with SLKR.
The problem I have with Jabba too is, I think his farm is a lot worse than the others. I mean,
It
I cut
is.
corners a lot, so
So
I can't really be sure when
the
it
other
comes to, like,
thing to
Leia.
think about with Jabba though is his farm intersects so well with Executor. So not
Mhm.
only are you getting Jabba, who, in my opinion, is a terrific GL, um, you're also getting Executor out of the deal, which is, a GL fleet.
I mean, Executor, that was the first thing I rushed. I didn't focus on any GLs or anything like that. I went directly for Executor the moment I started my account, and it works out well for me because I'm okay, I don't wanna say I used to say this all the time, but honestly, I'm a little lazy now. I used to get first place in Fleet Arena all the time, but I've gotten lazier over the course of my, playing of this game. So I usually end up in top 10 somewhere if I can remember, like, "Oh, my rewards are gonna be soon," but
Yeah, those are very
at the
important.
time, it was very good because I had just made the account and the light there were because it was May, so, like, things were on sale, they were dropping Lightspeed bundles for, like, May the 4th and everything like that. So, I was able to get Executor very, very quickly and, just rocket up to the top of my fleet arena and immediately get, like, 400 crystals every day, which was very, very nice, and I've been
Do you have a
struggling a little
really
bit.
active Fleet Arena?
Ah, yes, I've heard that,
Are
I
you
don't know.
in the shard chat?
I made it. I made
You
it.
You
made
made the
it.
I
shard
made it,
chat?
yeah. Yeah, it's not very active. I again, I got lazy with it. In the very beginning, I was someone reached out to me and wanted to make it, and I was like, "Ah, sure, I'll make it." And, so I made it for them, and I invited everybody that was, like, in the top 20 of our fleet shard. And I just kinda kept it like that, and honestly, I forgot about it, like, I don't tell my Fleet Shard members, but I don't, like, pay attention to who I battle or anything anymore. I just try to climb as quick as possible because, again, I blame CG for this, or I blame daylight savings 'cause, um,
Yes,
the
I've been
daylight savings
so
messed up my
bad.
rewards,
Yup. Oh
and
god, yes.
that's really where my laziness stems from, that daylight savings change, and ever since then, I'm always, like, kinda pressed for time when doing it, and I just, like, I'm just gonna battle whoever, I don't care if they're my fleet shard or anything. Luckily for the most part, I don't think I intersect with anybody's, like, payout times that are in the top, like, luckily, like, I don't nobody that's in my fleet shard has the same payout time as me. So, it doesn't I'm not sniping anybody or doing anything, like, devious like that, but I do kinda just like, "Oh, you're in 4th place and you wanna stay there and you're in my fleet shard? I kinda need this 4th place to get to 1st as quick as possible." So, I'll just
Hmm.
bump them down to 8 or whatever I was at before and not have much remorse for that. But, I mean, in the beginning, it was really good. It was good. I wasn't attacked a lot. I would stay in the top of my fleet, but now there's a lot of the people that were at the top before, like, earlier, They never made the jump to Executor. They never made the jump to Profundity now, which is what really dominates my shard now. Everything at the top is now Profundity. Nobody has
No
Leviathan.
Leviathan?
No Leviathan.
Wow.
That's shocking. That's an early shard then.
Yeah,
You should just go get that and
that's
sit
what
at
I'm
the
thinking
top.
about. I have my Revan's favorited. It's this weird battle in my mind where it's like, oh, I know I want this Leviathan so bad, but it's like everybody in my chat is always telling me like, oh, your GLs, like
See,
No,
Leviathan is more important.
no, for you, I would totally do Leviathan because
Mhm.
nobody's really going to then beat you. Like,
Uh,
if there's no Leviathans in your shard, the only way they're going to be able to compete with you is to get their own. And Leviathan's going to hold you in GAC. Like, just
Yeah.
stick them on defense. And you pretty much have to have a Leviathan to beat it. So
Well, there is the Executor counter. I'm not that good with it.
there is, but it's not reliable.
And
I'm gonna
the
I'm
other
gonna be
thing
looking
is,
up the
how
Malgus
close
model
are
when it
you
comes out.
to Malgus and the Fury class?
So that's
Oh, yeah, there were Conquest units.
yeah, so
There
I
was the
just
Lightspeed model
unlocked
though.
Proving Ground. Let me see. Actually, let me just go straight to Malgus and see what
Because
he's
if you
at.
can do that, I would 100% do that over a GL.
I got 50 shards of him, so not very many.
You got a 3-star?
Yeah.
3-star for Malgus?
Yes.
No,
It doesn't come in that. Has to be 7-star
it has to be,
unlock.
you have to
It's
have the
Conquest.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, 3-star for
The
um,
ship?
the
Can't unlock the ship if
actual
you don't
like
have.
the mission in Proving Grounds.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have all of them 3-star. Once I got Leia, it was actually, you know what? Shout out Relic Delta. I'll say Relic Delta made it so much easier.
It
I
did.
used to have to do.
Wow.
I used to have some of them at like 2 or 1 stars, and I would have to do them every time Conquest came or Proving Grounds came up.
You
But
see,
now I just
this
Leia
is
just full clears all of them.
one of the things as a content creator that just I don't have the time to run an alt account, but I wish I could go back and do an early one because just hearing that Relic Delta affects that, like that's not anything I would have considered because I have everything.
Yeah. Relic Delta, honestly, I wish it was in Conquest so I could just speed through things like the earlier tiers and not worry too much about it. But I know there's issues with Relic Delta or whatever, but I don't really have many complaints about it at all. It's not affected me too much, more than I felt like Relic levels were already affecting me. So I've had a decent time of it. I can't imagine people lower with lower GP, like early game, like if they're just getting to Carbonite, maybe they're if they're in Carbonite GAC and they're going in and they're getting some random opponent who's like way stronger than them, and then they just keep on losing because of Relic Delta and they have no chance. Then that kind of sucks for them. But
Yeah, but they're
doesn't
usually
affect me.
opponents like me who drop that low because they forget to do their GACs.
I know, but
Or just don't do them. So all they gotta do is try to attack, get 10 points, and then there's a solid chance they might win.
I've had a few of those. My last one, I think, my last opponent, we both had 2 wins. It was for 3-0, and he didn't play me. And he had 9 GLs, I think. He had every GL
9
except Ahsoka.
GLs. Ugh.
Or
Sure it wasn't me, because I'm pretty sure I did that, like, this past round.
are you in Chromium or are you in Bronze? I'm
I
in
think
Chromium now.
so.
I was
Really?
Bronze.
I think so.
You're that low?
My OG
thought you were
account is
Kyber.
pretty low. Yeah, the big account is, but my OG account is down in
that one.
one of the levels. But I will say that the OG account and then like my dad's account is also around the same GP. Like I don't even know our GPs at this point. But we're mid game. And both of us had said that the Relic Delta actually helped us with unlocking characters. So he struggled unlocking Bo-Katan.
Mhm.
He's like, yeah, I just went to Journey Guide and I tried it again and it worked. Like it was much easier for him. And I'm like, yeah, I went into the Journey Guide, didn't even realize I had everything ready to unlock Jedi Knight Cal and flew through the event. I was like,
Well,
and
Cal's
I
event was
realized it.
easy anyway.
No, but it was super easy with the Relic Delta.
Trying to think if
You
I
don't need
did any
any
journeys.
Zetas or anything for his event. You just need health mods on Seer, and that's about it.
I didn't even change mods. Didn't do a thing.
Relic Delta's great.
In that sense, it is.
Yeah, I think I just recently did the After journey and then both of the Revan journeys, and I think I flew through both of them with the help of Relic Delta, especially
I
the Revan one. The Revan ones are really easy
I
because I bought
wonder how
the.
gas is now.
So I actually did
I've
try
yet to
that.
try it.
I've tried gas and I've tried. I mean, mind you, this is skewed because I have an endgame account. So I just kind of went back and flew through them. But I do know that with my Relic 5 Revan, um, you don't even have to target any of the pods. You could just focus Malik and just let him absorb everything and you'll still beat him.
Man, these people nowadays are never going to understand
No,
the
that was a grind. I
epic
hated it.
confrontations. Oh, and then the gas event that literally, like, I think it took me like hours, and it just happened to be like, you just got lucky one
Yep.
time, and that's it.
I think the only journey battles I've ever struggled with is that first Afro one, the one with Hondo.
That was pure
Mhm.
luck.
That was
Yeah.
luck.
That was
Yeah.
all RNG. If you did not get the right RNG, you were done. And
I'm
it's
trying to think
proven
if I
by
struggled with
Fat
any of the
Phil when
Leia
he did
ones.
it. Like he literally proved it's all RNG.
Crazy.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny, his retelling of the his battle for or whatever it was. I enjoyed it. So even if it was RNG, I kind of just enjoyed the atmosphere of the lore of the battle. It was funny to me. And it didn't take me too many tries. I think it took me less than like 20, and I did it all in like one stream. It was fun.
Did you ever
So, like,
Still,
we're
or no, have you ever watched the Pirate King Hondo event?
no. I honestly, I all of my information about the game usually comes from my chat. I don't watch videos too often unless I feel like I really need to. Like I watch when I was doing the profundity event, I looked up like some videos on how to do it, but most of the time, usually all my information comes from like Owie Hero coming in the chat and telling me.
Aussie Mike says Pepperidge Farm remembers Kate.
I don't get it.
Um,
But like, so I'm curious though, where you're at, how has everything with the datacrons that's been going on affected you?
um, so it it didn't really affect me at all. It was honestly like a free gift. Like when CG gave out however many crystals, like didn't they give out like 10,000 crystals just like saying sorry or for
yeah,
the
the
holiday
mess up.
season or something. It was like that. It was like they just gave me 3 more datacrons and then all of these converters and all of these extra like mats, and none of my datacrons got reset. I had an attacker
Same.
cron, so it was just like free stuff, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's fine." So now I have more datacrons, and I'm happy. Because a lot of people in a Bronzium, and this always surprises people when they come into my stream and they watch me do GAC. They're like, nobody has datacrons in Bronzium, nobody. And if they do, they're none of them are level 9, none of them are any good usually. So me coming in with Datacrons is like huge. I have such an extra boost on offense. I don't usually use Datacrons on defense because again, I'm letting people like semi full clear me just so they get walled off by Executor and I can have the best chance of full clearing them. But nobody uses Datacrons, so I very much enjoy having 3 extra Datacrons with practically infinite amount of converters just to roll for the best stats over and over and over again. It's very nice. I love it.
I'm pulling up
Nice.
the um,
And
webpage
Aussie
here.
Mike saying is a meme, and don't know if I ever saw that meme then.
I don't either. You're not alone.
All right. So what he's referencing is this right here. This is the compensation update. During the 10th
Okay,
anniversary,
Coliseum.
the launch of the Coliseum over the last few weeks. This is where we got our 5,000 crystals, our legacy tier, Lightspeed token, other currency points. Again, I'm only reading this because we do have podcast listeners, or else everybody watching can see. The Mark 1 Grek ability module, the 150 Mark 1 basic performance core, the 300 Mark 2 foreign ability material, the 10,000 era level currency, and the 3-time clone. Obviously,
You gotta include
you gotta have the Chewy shards.
Chewy shards. They're for everything.
So that was the 5,000 crystals that he was mentioned.
Yeah.
It was the update.
Anybody
5,000.
remember when they gave us the anniversary box and the community got so upset that the Clone War Chewy shards were not in it one year, and then they sent it to us?
Wasn't
Ugh.
around for it.
Since when doesn't our community get upset though?
It might have been a couple years ago now, but I remember that, and ever since we have had the Clone Wars Chewy shards for like everything.
To me, it looked pointless when I saw it, but now I know the lore behind it, and now it makes a little more sense. Because like all this stuff, and then what? 3 shards? Only 3? Okay,
It's
now
the
it makes
thing they
sense.
did.
Yeah.
So I did want to kind of ask you: Is this your very first account in the game?
Well, I had the free to play account earlier this year, but I've only taken this game seriously at all this year. Like I I had played it like in the past on my phone, like when I was like in school and stuff, just like, oh, a Star Wars game on my phone, I can play during class, like I'll play it. But I never got very far. Like I remember the farthest I ever got back then was like level 42, and I never took it seriously. So really, I'm brand new to the game this year. I've had 2 accounts, but that first account was free to play.
Mhm.
And now with this new account that I have started in May. So I only have 11 months of playing time so far because I started back in January, like
So,
early
what
January.
kind of aquatic animal do you consider yourself?
An aquatic animal?
Like the
Whale,
spending wise,
dolphin.
like whale, dolphin,
Oh,
minnow.
oh yeah. I'd say like I don't want to say I feel like the whales they buy like everything, Like when I
Kraken
think of a
would
whale,
That's
I'm
the
be
thinking,
krakens. Krakens are
oh,
everything.
okay. So I'm
You
not
got like
familiar
the
with those tiers.
krakens, the whales, the dolphins, the minnows.
I think I'm a dolphin. I feel like a minnow. You maybe get a Lightspeed bundle here and there. Like when the Lightspeed bundles come out, I'm buying like a couple. I probably spend like $100 on the game a month.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
if I see
Probably
something I
around a
like.
dolphin.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the episode passes? Do you buy those?
Oh yeah, I get every episode pass, and I do not get the Conquest pass because
Really?
I don't think I have the teams for it, and especially because with how I spend, I don't buy Zetas at all. So I have all these characters. I might be 8 million GP. I have 30 Zetas or like 40 Zetas entirely on my account. Like if I go to my like GAC history on like swiggo.gg or something like that, or my GAC bracket, and I compare the amount of Zetas I have to everybody else, they always have like at least triple my Zetas. I have 50. I'm looking at it now. I have 50 Zetas on all my characters, and everybody in my bracket has at least 145. So my teams, technically I have them relic and stuff, but again, my mods aren't that good because I just started the account this year, and I don't have the Zetas that a lot of times these Zetas add like an extra like ability at the end of that, or an extra like buff or debuff or whatever on that ability. And I don't have those because I have to be super specific with who gets my Zetas. Like I have a couple saved up now, but I'm gonna give them all to SLKR when I unlock him. Um,
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately, that's like kind of a result of the Lightspeed bundles is the not
Yeah,
enough Zetas,
not enough mods.
mods. Yeah.
so I don't buy the Conquest Pass because I don't have confidence in my teams and whatnot to be able to get all those key cards that would eventually make it worth it, I think. I mean, I might not, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's always worth it to get it, even if I'm not doing that well. But
Do you have so it's not even it's more of the feats. The feats would be the
Yeah.
issue. Like
yes,
it's do
yes.
you have the teams for the feats? Like you could probably get through all 5 sectors with what you have, but if you
Yes.
can't accomplish the feats, yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
And a lot of
I
the
get those
feats
honestly,
revolve
sectors.
around whatever the newest faction is. Like there's a lot of
Mhm.
pirate feats
I
now.
Yeah,
I
like,
think
oh
you
yeah,
could
like
honestly do
sector one, it's
pretty
like Brutus
well.
survives.
I think you could do pretty well with what you have. It might not be like an automatic unlock, but I think like by the time the next conquest character is released, you might actually even because if you're not getting all the conquest feats, I think it's a 3 after they come out. So by the time the next character comes out, you'll be like,
So you're essentially like one behind.
yeah,
Yeah.
which isn't
I
bad.
mean, I
It
think
it
the
beats
biggest
waiting
thing
for
is
proving ground.
yeah, and you get the extra shards too, so that's definitely a plus. But I think the biggest thing is if you're ever considering like if you should buy the conquest pass or not, take a look at the feats and be realistic with yourself of how many of these am I actually going to be able to achieve. And it's not just that I have the team for it. Are you going to be able to meet like the 20 battles or something? Which, if you spread it out over the days, like, and watch your refresh times, like, yeah, it's doable. But
Also, here's another thought. Back when I was trying to play catch up on my baby account, um, I bought the episode pass plus for Conquest because of the extra proving grounds day.
Oh, yeah, I'm not familiar with it, honestly.
All it is it the day before proving grounds comes out, it gives you a bonus day of it. You'll have to beat everything again, but
Oh, okay.
it's a plus pass, so you instead of 20 shards, you're walking away with 40 a month.
It's premium reward track. I'm trying to look at it right now. Oh
I've
yeah,
honestly
okay.
never
Bonus
bought the
proving.
conquest pass,
I did
so
when
I
I was
don't even
trying to
know what
catch
it
up on
is.
proving grounds.
I so how many I was thinking about this recently. How many months is it, or how long does it take to get if you don't get any of the
Um,
extra stuff? You just start at 0 shards and you gotta get 330. How long is that? You get 10
It's a long
shards for free?
time.
it's $20. It's
You get
20
20
shards a month.
shards.
330 divided
We'll
by
just do
20
330
is
divided by 20.
16.5, so a year and
Year and a half almost, if you
yeah,
remember to do them, unlike me, who
20 or
forgets a lot.
for 4 to 5 months.
And then also, there's sometimes available in some of the stores, but I don't know how good those deals are. I mean, I've seen them, but I haven't really thought about them. So
Yeah, I've not bought any Conquest shard characters from the store at all.
Um,
Not yet.
Furby just said that he bought it once for the Melgus shards and he refreshed his node 4 times. So we got 120 shards and 1 proving grounds.
oh wow, that's not a bad idea for going for Leviathan.
But I don't wanna
It's a lot of money and a lot of shards.
I'm thinking how expensive is the Conquest Plus? Is it
Oh, like
Um,
$29 or something.
yeah, it's not
I don't even know.
too bad.
30? $30 for 120 Malgus shards, or I could just drop, the $40 or $50 on the Lightspeed bundle and just get the full thing
I
all at
mean, I would
once.
just get the Lightspeed bundle because it's
Yeah,
not
see?
even just that, because then you'd have to use the crystals for the refreshes, which
Mhm.
I'm assuming is probably like it's got to be like 999 or something like that. I don't know what it
Yeah.
is. That's a guess. It's probably something higher on the
I
higher end.
remember when the Malgus and Cat Lightspeed bundles were in the store, it was very recently, and I'm looking back on it, I wish I got both of them because I'm actually really close to Kenobi as well. So GL
You pretty
Kenobi.
much need Cat
Kenobi's
to get
I
that
need,
team
awesome.
to
yeah,
work.
yes, yeah.
Cat is really good with that. I love Kenobi. I use him so much.
I was gonna go for him originally, until I was told that, oh, you need Cat for it to be actually worth it.
To
And
be
I saw Cat
effective,
in the
yeah.
store, and
100%.
I was like, I don't know if I can really. I had already. The thing is, like that was a tough month for me because I'd already bought these other Lightspeed bundles. I was like, oh, now I'm really pushing because both of those
And she
bundles
was
are.
$50, right?
Yeah, no, they were like both $50, so that would have been an extra $100 on top of like the $100 I'd already spent on like the other bundles. So it was a really tough sell for me, and I couldn't do it at the end. I was just like I gave up. I was like, you know what, I'll just take what I have, and you know I'll be patient with my Malgus, my cat from Proving Grounds, and hopefully eventually they'll come. But maybe I'll get impatient and I'll buy them the next time they come around because I've seen them multiple times. I've seen those two bundles specifically multiple times since I've made my account back in May. So I'm sure I'm going to see those two again. And
I would
now that I've already spent money
seriously
on
consider the Malgus one because of
the Leviathan,
Leviathan.
yeah,
I would actually really consider that
you're
one.
you're genuinely convincing me to like
Ships
start.
win you so
It's
much.
I
for
know.
real, Leviathan, just to even get first in fleet.
And then honestly,
That's
look at it
400
this way. You
shards
could probably just sit there and nobody's going to be able to beat you unless they have Leviathan.
or crystal. That's 400 crystals a day. Like
Yeah.
it
And
pays for
then
itself.
literally stick that on defense where you're at in GAC and you're going to win a lot cuz people aren't going to be able to counter it. If they're struggling with your executor, they're going to struggle with Leviathan.
Think I'm honest. I'm trying to look up the guide here. I got to do Malik still. I don't have Malik because
Okay.
I just did JKR and Darth Revan
But
literally like within the last week or
Malik's
two,
event is
their
cake
journeys.
now. It's nothing
Yeah, no, the
anymore.
Relic Delta. I did it after Relic Delta, so I just walked right through it. I'm trying to think of the other characters I have. So I have most of these characters. I'm looking at the prerequisites now. It's Darth Revan, Malik, Sith Empire Trooper, Sith Trooper, Darth Maul, HK-47, Bastila Shan, Sith Assassin, Sortie, Fury Class Interceptor, Mark 6 Interceptor, TIE Dagger, the Extinction Class Bomber, Scimitar, Sith Fighter, and Ebon Hawk. I have pretty much all of this unlocked. I really just have to, push for it.
Yeah, the
Other than
big thing
Malik,
is
I don't
like
have Malik.
farming the ships. They take forever.
Yeah, ships
I'm
is
just a
tough.
very big person on like work on your ships.
I hate
Like that's
fleets.
just
I love ships, so that's not an issue for
I
me.
hate them with
yeah.
I despise them.
I think ships are so cool in Star Wars. It's like
If
Star
we
Wars,
could
it's
just
about
get rid of it
being
in the
in
game,
space. I love the ships.
I
I
would
think
love it.
ships win you so much. Like
Yeah, Crystal's
They've
very
lost
they're
valuable.
me
the
so
source
much
of your
too, though.
crystal. Yeah, if they can. They've lost me stuff too, but
Straight off like
realistically,
RNG. Like you could be just get 3 dodges
Leviathan
in a
is
row and
not
all of a sudden you're
very
like, come on,
Leviathan's not
man.
very RNG
I get
dependent.
that. I get the raging at it from the RNG. I get that because there's just one guy in my fleet shard. We both have profundity, and I swear his profundity is just worse than mine. But he's the only guy that somehow like I struggle with like attacking for whatever reason. I was like, dude, it's this RNG, but I don't have this RNG with people who have better profundities. His profundities only 5 stars. Mine's 6 stars because I don't know. Mine's 6 stars for whatever reason. And there's people with 7-star profundities that I beat with ease, and this guy, 5-star profundity, I can't beat him. Not on the
Wasn't there
first try, at
something
least.
like a
Yeah.
long time ago with a lower star profundity actually performs better?
I
Wasn't
want
there
to say it
something
was
about
because of
that?
the reinforcements he gets at 5 stars.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but
I can't remember
I
that
remember
one.
that being a thing. I thought they fixed it though.
Now
So.
that the Rogue One ship is out, basically, like you just want them 7 stars and just unleash hell with them.
There's so many people in my shard though that just run whatever bogus capital ship they want with the executor like ships with along with it and just beat the profundity that way. That's what I was doing because I was actually late to the profundity. Everybody had gotten it a month before me, but I was still getting like top 5 first place when I was actually trying, and then top 5 when I was lazy, just from like running home one or like malevolence with my executor ships, just because the moment you take the Empire dark side ship out of the conversation, Rogue One doesn't really help at all. And then punishing one is just better than those ships with its death mark, and very easy. People still do that now. So I still, even with profundity, I gotta climb like 10 spots or so, 3 battles or whatever, just to get first place. I'm passing a
It's
bunch
not bad.
of No, yeah, it's not bad at all. I get people in my chat talking like they have to climb 50 spots every day.
50.
I think Aussie
Is
might
that
like make it the
possible?
comment of for years he had to climb from in the 40s.
Oh yeah, I saw him say that, yeah. And yeah, it's
I
not
mean,
too bad.
I
Because
know
I'm
once you get
either
higher, the max you could do is like 5 spots.
yeah.
Yeah, but then you gotta follow, like, if you're in a shard, you gotta follow the rules of, like, you gotta hit the enemies over people in your shard. So it could take even longer to climb. Like, I get that quite a bit with my shard. Like, we have taken in, I think, 2 people recently to help with, like, there's a couple around actually my payout where it's like there's a couple, like, one person in particular who is an enemy and like literally keeps climbing through all of our payouts. So we had to bring in a couple more people to help control the one
Was
person.
it Bones?
It was not Bones. It was not.
He's a little bastard with that.
Oh, I've seen him like with the way he talks. I'm like, it's really.
I
Yeah,
gotta
he's
watch a
like,
bone stream. I
forget
haven't
those.
seen
Forget
him in a
those
while.
payouts. Such a big
Luckily,
shard
for
shot.
my shard, I made the rules, so I feel like I have a little leeway with breaking the rules too. So I just climb up. It's fine.
Until somebody calls you out on it.
Yeah.
Once somebody calls me out on it, I'll say sorry and I won't do it anymore. But nobody's called it out on me or called me out
They,
for it.
Or you
you
just get
must
a
not have
Leviathan
like
and just
some
sit at
like
1.
super. Yeah, I would just sit at 1 with that. You might not have like the super serious people of like, oh, let me watch the sniper bot and see who they're actually hitting,
The
because
person
people do
who
that.
made it with me doesn't even play anymore, I think. Like my
Yeah,
shard is so it's not been updated very recently at all.
who's using the sniper bot it? If you're not in like
Our
high
shard
kyber.
is. Honestly,
Not
I
us.
think like I haven't even checked like my OG account's fleet shard. I don't even know if it's still around. Do I even have the Discord for it anymore? Maybe I got kicked. I don't know. Oh no, here it is. It's still here.
There you go.
Do people talk in there? Is it like
No,
The
hardly.
last message was from July
oh jeez.
of this year.
Yeah, we don't
It's the
get
same on
And
many.
mine
it
though.
looked like, God, I don't even recognize some of these latest names, but it looks like whoever was the admin quit. I didn't even know this. According to my thing, I haven't even checked it since like 2024.
Did they make you the admin?
No.
Oh, that's a bummer.
We just actually had our the other fleet chart I'm in, the main person left, so they had people take over. But I run into the issue with like right now daylight savings time.
Hmm.
Like since we went forward an hour,
Mhm.
like my payout is at like 8 p.m. Eastern now. And my daughter's bedtime is like she's usually going to bed sometime between like 7:30, occasionally a little bit later. So it's like if I don't do my climbing
Oh,
and like leave it so I have one battle left, like by the time she goes to bed, I'll completely miss it or I'll just completely forget. But like when it comes spring forward, I'll be good because it'll be 9 o'clock.
I'm
And
excited for that.
can you
I know
shift it
it's not worth
an
it.
hour and then put it
It's
back?
not worth it. I have the
I
payout to myself right now, and there's a person in front of me. There's a person in front of me, person behind me. It's not worth moving.
Since I stream every day, I had to like figure out what kind of payout time thought was best for the stream because I wanted to
Mhm.
be able to do the most stuff for the stream, and I spent all of my changes already before
No.
the daylight savings, so I can't even change mine if I wanted to. If I
Oh
could, I
no.
would. I would just go back and everything would be fine, but I can't. So I just have to sit here and
Well, we're almost
suffer.
at spring forward, sorta.
Yeah.
Halfway there.
We're
I
close.
kind of just look at it as like I'll just wait until it goes back because 9 o'clock is so much easier unless our
It
bedtime
is.
changes again, which I
Mhm.
don't think bedtimes for young kids are going to change for that drastically for a while.
No, my kids 10 and 8 and they're still early.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. My daughter's been at like before she was as early as like 6:30. She would go to bed at like 6:30 and she'd still sleep. But now we're at like 7:30 is like get ready, like start getting ready
Mhm.
for bed. So I miss my payout like all the time. Or I'll
I
climb and I'll stop at like 5 and I'll be like, okay, I got one more battle, and then I'll just
I
lose
know.
track of time.
Mine, I had it set up for 6 o'clock p.m. and now it with PST, I'm back to um 5 o'clock. So I'm a teacher. I'm like hardly ever home. So I miss mine a lot too.
Yeah, that seems like a rough time
You
for you
push it
then.
back to like 10 o'clock.
No, because I changed it because remember when I picked it up, the other person was his payout was at 12 o'clock and noon. So I changed it to a point where nobody was, and
Oh
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, 6 o'clock isn't bad. I could usually be home and do what I have to do by 6 o'clock. I go to Girl Scouts at 6, so I'll just do my climb and then leave. So it won't be bad.
I love Aussie Mike's comment. It's like, I must run a concentration camp. 4-year-old is in bed at 7 p.m. and 8-year-old is in bed at 7:30 p.m. mainly because my bedtime is 8 p.m.
It reminds me of how my dad was when I was a
God.
little kid. I had a very strict bedtime.
So I actually
We
just
pretty
got
much
a
stick to the 7:30 because then she usually sleeps until like 7:30 a.m. I'm
I
like,
u-
I'm okay with that. I'm not a morning person. I would rather you go to bed a little later and not wake up at 6 a.m.
I used to not be like that. I used to put them to bed at 9 o'clock and then I'd be up till like midnight, 1 in the morning.
Mhm.
But now I'm in middle school. I just got a new job at middle school and I have to be up at 5. So as soon as they're in bed, I'm like, okay, I'm crashing.
Yep. Yep. I'm usually in bed by like now.
So, but how did your most recent GAC go?
It went splendid. I went 3-0. I got promoted to Chromium for the first time. It was amazing. It was one of the best weeks of GHC I've had in a while. It's the first time I went 3-0 since October. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I'm looking at my stats here. And I think I don't want to say I was an underdog in all my battles, but
You can say
you know,
it.
It,
it feels like it because I don't have the Zetas. I mean, I look at these guys, their rosters, like even if they are I think the lowest person in my bracket was like 6 million GP. Let me pull it up here. Yeah, so the lowest GP people in my bracket were both 6 million GP, but even the lowest one, 6.3 million GP, which is 2 million less than me, he has double my Zetas, and I don't think I ever fought him. I think I would have smoked him if I fought him, but it's a struggle because I don't know if I would have won if actually no, I do know that I would have won because I don't know. GAC in Bronzium and Chromium, in my opinion, is just the Wild West when it comes to who's there and what teams they have and what ships they have and if they use Datacron and stuff. Like
It
everybody is
really
different,
is.
and it's just sometimes I just see the most strangest teams, and I there's no way for me to look them up because nobody's ever done it before, and
Mm-hmm.
um
Yep.
or it's like sometimes I go up against people who have 9, 10 GLs, but then they use them all on offense, and it's super easy to clear them, which is what happened for my round 3. And
I love
other
when that
times I go up
happens.
against people who just go full defense, and it's like, oh my gosh, I can't clear a single thing because all I have is I can clear a single thing because all I have is Leia, and then I'm cooked because the rest of his defense is like I don't know, like Revan and stuff like that. And I don't know Revan's counters off the top of my head, but usually it takes me like a couple swings at it, like trying to get rid of, one or two of them, and then I can like throw Wampa at it. But it's
Wampa.
I very much enjoy Wampa. I didn't actually get to enjoy Wampa with her full Datacron,
So much
but
fun.
That one was
I
amazing.
I wasn't good enough at I didn't have the GP for it, honestly. I don't remember. I think this is the third conquest I've done on hard mode. Um I can't remember. But and I didn't always take conquest so seriously, but once I realized how good Datacrons were, I was like, "Oh, okay, Datacrons are pretty good and they're fun." So, um I know other people doesn't Bones hate Datacrons? Somebody on Three Scoundrels hates
Bones
Datacron.
hates a lot of stuff.
Bones hates
Yeah.
everything.
That's why I'm
But
thinking it's
yes,
him.
I'm pretty sure he hates Datacrons.
I
I'm
love
surprised he
Datacrons.
plays
I
the
love
game.
I love Datacrons. I love mods. I love that stuff. It's so fun. It's so, like, mixing up the numbers. It really just scratches my brain when it comes to that stuff. So when I realize, oh, I am capable of getting these Datacrons and stuff and just, powering through, like forget getting like the feats and stuff like that. Just power through these sectors and then get to the end so then I can start farming like the Datacron materials and stuff. That's
Mhm.
really useful. That's very worth it for me because nobody in Bronzium and Chromium. Well, I don't know about Chromium because I'm not. This is going to be my first time whenever this next one comes up. But nobody in Bronzium is using Datacron. So if I can have this new attacker cron, uh, that's super good and or whatever, then I would like to have it. And so I don't know. I love GAC, or I love my last week of GAC. I love Datacron's mods, all that stuff. I have fun most
I
of the
don't
time.
mind Datacrons at all.
I don't mind him. And how about you, Kate?
Other than what they did with this last set, but
How did your GAC
it's
go?
okay. Mine, I went 2-1, and that's literally because I forgot it was GAC the last round. So I didn't do it.
That
It
happens.
happens.
I'm pretty sure I say that like every single time Allie asks me because it happens at least once a week, I feel like. But this time I think it was just crazy because of like holidays, trying to wrap up work, and I just completely lost track of my days of the
Yeah,
week.
it's busy time.
Yeah.
Very understandable.
Yeah. I want to say last time I went after that 3-0, I went 0-3 because we missed last
Oh,
week.
yeah.
So that evens out, and then this current one I went 3-0 again.
Nice.
I thought I messed up royally. I'm not sure if you saw that I posted in Discord. Uh, I went in, and the defense was Executor, Negotiator, and Radis. I was like, okay, this is easy. I got Leviathan. I have Profundity, and I could eat. I got this. This is easy. And I kind of like switched my brain off, and I picked
Mhm.
Profundity to be Executor, and I set the Sith fleet. Thinking like in my mind, I was going for Leviathan. I picked Profundity, so I screwed myself. But he ended up not being able to get by my Pirate King Hondo. So thank God for Pirate King Hondo. Um, he saved me.
I mean, that happens
Actually
to me all the time where
unlocked.
I just turn my brain off and make some stupid mistake.
Literally done that so much.
I lost I lost by 1 banner, uh, last event, because I mean, I mean, there's so many battles I could blame it on anything, but I'm gonna choose to blame it on I used my profundity against, he had, like, malevolence on defense, and I had profundity, and bronzium, there's only 1 ship each for 3v3 and 5v5.
Mhm.
And I never I just got in profundity. I never used against malevolence. I don't know how much I need. I didn't feel like watching a YouTube video at the time. I was like, I just want to do it. I just want to play. So I just bring in all my ships and I only end up using like the first 4. So I didn't need to bring in an extra 2 ships. I could have just brought in 4 and completely demolished the person, but I didn't, and then I literally lose by 1 banner. It
Oh
was
jeez.
terrible.
I hate when that
It
happens.
happens.
Yeah.
It's the
I mean, at
worst.
Next
least you
time I'll know
haven't then
better.
done like me and used like the wrong hunter or like the wrong echo.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
done all that
Done that
silly
though.
stuff too. Of like the wrong characters
Hmm.
because we got multiple of so much.
I've done
I've done
it.
that so many times. Or I've put echo in the lead spot instead of hunter by accident. I've done that.
I think I'm just, like, I'm too competitive. I'm always fretting about the teams that I'm using. I look up everything before, the battle. Not obviously, I don't watch a video. Like, if I had watched Profundity versus Malevolence, maybe I would have known that, "Hey, I don't need all these ships." But I do look up the teams most of the time, especially for, like, the character battles. So I don't usually mess up when it comes to that, but I can see like since you've been playing for a long time, you probably just you know things, and
Yeah.
you're just kind of relying on
Yeah.
like your memory, and I don't have that yet. I'm still working on that part. That part.
You
So
get to a point where it's like you see a team and you're like, all right, I know I can use this. And I mean, it might vary a little depending on the Datacron and Omicron's team comps. It might make it slightly different, but usually for the most part, a lot of the teams have pretty consistent counters. And
Uh,
you learn them over time.
Johnny B says, "Turning my brain off is the entire game right now." Kate, it could be worse. You could link IPD.
Oh my god, yeah. Could. I forget who did that. Was that Heinze? Did Heinze do that? That sounds like a Heinze thing. Almost positive that was a Heinze thing. But oh yeah, Star Killer, like, yep,
Yep.
yep. I do remember Heinze doing that. Lincoln would see IPD. So many people have done stuff with, I remember one time, I want to say it was Calvin, didn't link Star Killer. He linked somebody else in like a match against Star Killer team. And I think ended up losing because he didn't link Star Killer.
It happens. Like we all do stuff all the time. We're just like, oh shoot. Like, then you just like realize like immediately like, oh well, there goes that one.
But what Johnny's saying, that was a Heinze would do some stuff like that pretty frequently. It was always a good time though.
I do have one major question though for Boat. Where does the whole Egnards thing come from?
I don't know. I'm a big fan of Egnards. I always tell my chat, like, if somebody in my chat tries to tell me something, I'm like, show me Egnard saying it, and then I'll believe you. Like, I'm a big fan of his. I go in his I wa I'm not usually around for streams. He streams really early in the morning, like 8 a.m. But sometimes he pops up in my stream, and I'm always talking to him, and I'll watch his videos. Like, he's probably the creator I watch most on YouTube, his content. And I don't know, apparently he just started going on podcasts and or streams or anything and just saying that he's me and shouting me out, which, big props to him. I really appreciate that. Um I'm reading the chat. Baby Yoda Eyes saying he streams with a QR code linked to Big Vote. Does he really? See, I wouldn't
Does
know
he
that,
really
but
do that?
He does, yes.
I mean,
Oh my god,
I
that's funny.
think I think he says that he's me because he thinks we look alike. I don't know if I necessarily see the resemblance all that well, but I'm gonna go along with it every single time he says it because why wouldn't I? But
That's funny.
shout out Egnarts because he's great.
Yes,
I wish he was here with us
that
tonight.
is Big Boat 777. So make sure you give
I
that
feel
a
like
follow.
every time I don't remember if he's been on this stream like once or twice. I know it's definitely once.
Twice.
And then on Scoundrels, but every time like one of us is like wrapping up a stream, you're pretty consistent with streaming because you seem to stream at night.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, it's me." Like,
Yeah, I stream every night. It's again, daylight savings made it a lot worse for me because I used to always like start. I like to start my streams with Swigo because I play other games afterwards, kind of like how Bones does. Um, I start my stream with Swigo and I would do it with my payout time. But ever since
Mhm.
daylight savings, like it's kind of messed me up. Like, when do I start streaming earlier now? Like I'm kind of busy earlier. Like I can't really start that early. It's messed me up. But I'm always streaming, some point around 8 p.m. Eastern. So, and it's fun. I really enjoy it. It's fun to like hang out with people, learn
are
about the
you
game.
mainly Twitch or you're just
Mainly
Twitch or
Twitch.
you?
I post on all social media platforms, but I only stream on Twitch. So if you want to catch me
Okay.
live, then it's only my twitch.tv link, Big Boat 777. But
What's your
I
YouTube
am on
link?
other platforms. It's probably the same. I mean, it's some Big Boat 777. I thought it was unique, but apparently it's not. YouTube, it is the same. It's Big Boat 777. I'm also on like Instagram Reels. That I think has a TTV at the end of it. And yeah, those are really my.
Want me
Those are
to
the 3
get the QR code? Oh, that's great.
I'd like to see it. I could
I
just pull
gotta
up the
find this
stream.
QR code.
I love that he
He
has a
has his
QR code.
VODs up. I could just pull them up.
I think that's funny. I never catch his streams either because he streams early. So that's funny.
Nah, Egnards is a cool guy. He's very knowledgeable and he's super friendly.
No, yeah, he's great.
Have you guys done like streams together?
No, I want to, obviously. We have not. I think we've talked about it a little bit, but we have not done anything just us two yet. But hopefully in the future.
That'd be a pretty cool collab.
It would
I feel like you
be
guys would get
I think-
along very well.
I think so too.
it would be awesome.
I just pulled up his VOD. He's drawing a Sarlacc pit.
Yeah,
I'd
Aussie
love to
Mike's
do a coloring stream with him or something like that. It'd be
Aussie
fun.
Mike says we can't because
on
we can't keep
Twitch?
up the illusion.
Oh yeah.
I will have to look this. He has a coloring stream.
He does
It's
random
it's
stuff.
his most recent VOD. I just closed it. Let me see if I can reopen it.
That's
From
funny.
like 2 days ago. It's like at the very end of it. I was just kind of skimming through I just see him
see.
like coloring on his screen.
My God.
Yeah, like 2 hours and 22 minutes onwards, he's just drawing a Sarlacc pit.
Oh my God, that's great.
Uh, very funny.
But I don't think this week we have any viewer questions unless anybody in chat had any. We don't have any.
We don't have any.
Yeah, and it looks like there
Um,
hasn't been any for a bit. So if
and
people
we didn't go
ever think
live
of
last week
questions,
because I didn't have the computer ready. In case you couldn't tell, I now have internet. I'm in my own place. I'm not at the domestic violence shelter anymore. This is actually stable. Like, I think there's a 2-second delay, 3-second delay. So we've got stable internet. I'm not worried about the chat being super laggy. The stream, I'm watching it right now. It's going good. Like, internet is great right now. So this is amazing. And so I apologize. Last week was just crazy and I didn't have the computer set up, so we couldn't stream. So the fact that we don't have any questions over 2 weeks is kind of baffling.
Aussie Mike said, "Can you ask Egnards how the Gungies planning is going?"
I could. I don't know if he'll respond.
I can.
Um, One sec. I am messaging him right now. He is with family, so I don't know if he's going to respond, but that was at least asked.
It is the holidays, Aussie Mike. It's
Yes.
a busy time of year.
And it's 10:20 p.m. here, so he might even be in bed if he's not.
Yeah.
I asked if he responds. I will let you know. Any other viewer questions? Oh, okay. I get the joke. Okay, it took me a minute. Egnards, how goes the planning?
I think it's going pretty good, probably. I'm excited to see it. It's going to be the first that I think I'm around for, because I think last one must have been right before I started streaming. So this will be the first for me. So I'm excited to see.
When is the Gungies?
I have no clue. I do know that he did raise money and he's got like a really good budget for it.
Oh wow, nice.
Awesome Mike says January or early February.
Yes,
Okay.
that would have been right before I started.
And I think your worst streamer award goes to yours truly.
Does he have a worst streamer award?
I feel
don't
like
know, but I
that
should
sounds like
get
something
one.
that Bones would have locked up.
I was about to
that's
say, like, if anybody, that's gonna be Bones.
He has more
I don't know what
followers.
like the what he's looking for. Like I don't know what he classifies as worst, but I can see Bones just getting that just so he can call him worst.
Just because it's Bones.
Yeah.
But I think that's all we have for the night. It's almost 10:30 here.
Yep, nothing on YouTube.
So I think we can go get ahead and get wrapped up and wish everybody a happy holidays. And
all right. Anything you want to close out with? Big Boat, go ahead. Give your plug. Give your wrap up.
I just want to say thanks to you guys for having me on. First of all, it's been fun. I haven't been on many podcasts. This is only the second one, if I don't count the Three Scoundrels anniversary. But I enjoy coming on here and getting to tell people about my livelihood and mid game Bronzium, because people seem decently interested about it.
There's not many
Also,
people in mid game who stream, so yeah,
yeah,
it's a unique perspective that a lot of us can't provide because we're a lot of end game players, and majority of the player base is actually mid game, not end game. So
I want to quickly say that's part of the reason why I don't watch much content, because when I go out and I look for stuff, like when I watch other streamers, they're always like doing their Kyber Gax and like they're using all these characters I don't have, and I'm like, whoa, I don't have this. This doesn't really help me with my my situation. So that's why when I do look up something, it's like it's always something super specific, like an event battle for like the journey guide or whatever. But yeah, I'm Big Boat 777, guys. I'm gonna put my link in the chat again if you want to check me out. I stream every night. Sometime after 8 p.m. Eastern. I play other games than Swigo, but if you turn my notifications on, the stream will always start with Swigo, so that's good. You'll always be able to watch some Swigo if you see my notification. Um, and yeah, thanks for having me, guys. It was fun, a lot of fun.
thank you for joining us.
Yes, we love having new people on the show.
And we look forward to the Egnards collab.
Yes, I'm excited.
So kind of to take it away for our end, thank you all for listening. If you guys would like to, feel free to, if you, especially if you liked what you heard tonight, make sure you give a like and subscribe, give us a follow, so you could always catch us when we go live. Go to our link tree /Club38, join the Discord, get the Club 38 role to be notified of all the uploads that we do. I usually upload like tonight. I'll do it tonight. So make sure you get the episode upload and also notifications when we go live. Also, you could get mine and Kate's notifications for our individual channels. So you could always get any news that you want right there. Also in there is the Kate's channel, Kate's Twitch channel. So which is where we generally go live. You could also get to my Twitch channel, my YouTube channel, as well as the Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Podcasts. So please make sure you follow, give a like, subscribe, whatever you got to do, especially if you enjoyed the content.
I feel so bad that we've said so many times recently. It's like, yep, we usually stream on Kate's channel, but we're not tonight. Like,
Yeah,
the cards just have not been in my favor recently.
it happens.
So, just gotta get through.
It really does
all
happen.
good.
But if you do want to watch live, join the Discord. We post when we go live. We put what channel we're on, so either watch for me or Kate. Either one are there. Aussie Mike says, "Don't forget to do your TB, ladies." Aussie Mike, I went and already deployed, did all my battles, so we're good.
I didn't.
And I beat the Zepho mission.
I'll do it eventually.
And I hit raid, so I had a good night.
Uh-oh, I think I have an awake baby.
Uh-oh. All right. So we will take it away. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all next week.
Alrighty, happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
All right, the recording is done.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, she's awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard her. Uh-oh.
Can't tell if she's crying or coughing. I'm gonna get going because I think she's gonna like really wake up any minute.
Alrighty.
So, alrighty. Well, it's good talking to you both, you guys.
Of course.
Talking to you.
Hey, Avant. Welcome. Welcome. All right, let me just go ahead and get rid of that. And
Oh, what's up, Avant?
I am thinking about playing some Conquest if anybody would like to just hang out.
I gotta get my stuff ready too, because I have to do my Swiggo stream. And I owe my people some Swiggo. But yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course.
I
Thank you for
really enjoyed it. It was so fun.
Yeah, we like to get random variety of people on here. And plus, I think this is the first time I've actually interacted with you. Like,
Weren't you at
on
the
stream.
anniversary thing too? Or am I crazy?
Yeah, I
Do I
was.
just have like the worst memory? Well, yeah, you were
I
there.
mean, there's
and
only
then,
2 female content like 2 females.
yeah, that's
It's kind of hard to miss us.
that's why. Yeah, it was. I don't know, but yeah, that was fun. It was
Happy
nice meeting you
holidays,
like
Avant.
this, and I don't know, it was good.
Of course. Definitely thanks for hanging out.
No problem.
I know we didn't have a whole like agenda to talk about either, so we kind of just went.
I mean, it was fun. It's easy to talk about myself. It's not like I don't know. I have my stuff all right here. It's easy. That was the problem with I don't maybe it is good to say this that Avant's here, but that was the problem when I went on Three Scoundrels. Is like we talked about me like for Three Scoundrels podcast a lot longer. Like they go like for like 2 hours plus. Like it's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about me, but then they would move on to like a different topic. I had nothing to say because I was just like, oh, because that was when I was really early game because that was back in March, so that was on like my free to play account, and I really just had nothing to say. I don't think you go too long. Like you guys are so entertaining. Like it's fun. Like I enjoy watching and listening.
I think it just depends what I have going on the next day. If I have to get up in the morning, it's a little long.
Mhm.
Like if I winter break right now or Christmas break, take go as late as you want. I don't care.
Yeah, I had no issue with there not being agenda. We talked about stuff. Conversation was flowing like the entire time. It was good. It was a great time.
This is the way.
But I'm gonna head out now so I
All right.
can, prep my own stream. And
First
I
one.
will, see you around. Thanks for
Thank you.
having me.
Thank you for
See you
coming on.
guys on the stream. Adios.
All right. I will queue up some Conquest if you guys want to hang out with me for some Conquest. I can go ahead and hop out of that chat. And I will get you guys right over to the other screen.
Welcome to the rebellion.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to the rebellion. I could officially say that now, so we are going to update the stream info. Where is my edit here on YouTube? Sorry guys, I'm just editing the settings here. All right, we're all good. Also, if you like the new layout and everything, this is all Moonborn. Moonborn has done a lot of work for the channel with the whole new intro, and he also did an outro as well as the transition effect and the whole layout here, which I think is amazing. So a huge shout out to Moonborn for doing this. I really do appreciate that. As far as Conquest goes, I have been kind of slow on it. I right here at the end of Sector 1. I did kind of have a little bit of a slow start on it. Just get the Luke solo in. I've been super busy, so I've just been trying to burn through the energy as I get it. Cleanse, go off, and all done. Okay. What do we got? We got solid intel, protection shield, painful trials. Do solid intel. Tebow, TIE Fighter, Qui-Gon, Royal Guard, Jin. Tebow. TIE Fighter. Qui-Gon. Jin. Who was it? Royal Guard and Jin. Get that taunt up. Whatever, I'm not gonna use any of that. Start using some clone troopers. Probably shouldn't have did it here. Or, yeah, we'll just do that. Also, very fitting that down below you could see the stranger logo that I have made. While we go ahead and do some of this. That bomb just kills everything. I love it. Alright, what do we got? We got Zealous Ambition already. Leader's Resolve. Let's take that Leader's Resolve. We gotta get our booming voice. Evade at least 200 attacks. No, Kenobi has some evasion. Plus, he's Galactic Republic, so we can knock out 2. Take you down. Where it goes down. Get the high ground. Alright, so we do got the first crate at least. We are sitting on 271 shards of the Stranger. So as long as we could get a decent crate, it doesn't even have to be red. We should be able to do okay. I'm still gonna shoot for red just because I want some of the extra. I guess it's all shards, but I want the breaker modules and the extra Omicron. Plus the extras stuff. It's whatever. I'm still gonna shoot for it. Uh, 10 without losing any units. Days 40 times. I usually circle back on this stuff later. Let's see if we could take Yoda out, get rid of that foresight. Right there. Alright, Kenobi's down. Alright, let's go after Finn. Let's go for the brothers first. At this point, it really doesn't matter who we take out. I don't know what I was thinking. Hey, Sharky, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. It's great to see you. Alright, what do we have here? Win with Jedi Master Mace Windu in your squad with a full squad of pirates. I want to see how this team does here. So far, so good. Alright, now we have to do the full squad of pirates. He is amazing. He's one of my favorite characters lately. Because when he just punches the hell out of people, he just does so much damage. Alright, let's see what we have here. Defensive formation. I guess that stack and fervor might not be too bad. Form skills. Alright, I guess we're going for the stacking fervor. There's the queen. Alright, stacking forever. And honestly, I'm not even like super concerned about Datacrons this time around. I have the majority of them that I need, so I'm just kind of getting through this and stop getting marked. Thank you. Also, I don't need to get these at all. We're at 271. So with a red crate, being 90, so 271 plus 90 would be 361. That's way more than enough. So I'm just gonna build all this stuff up. Is the Obi-Wan Omicron worth it at endgame? Absolutely. See, I wasn't even going for buff immunity, and we got it. We're up to 51, so we're a quarter of the way there. Last time I got that at the end here. Like right there. That was nice. Evasion down 80 times. There's that. There's another one down. See, that Omicron just such a good Omicron. Oh, I also got this in the first one, so we got the Outlaw title in the first GAC or Conquest, so that's out of the way. We've almost got the Galactic Republic. We'll switch back to Kenobi. Try to get more of these evasions. So we're at 51. Let's see what one battle will give us. Kenobi. Hey, Rob's Mad World, how's it going? Good to see you. Happy holidays. Hopefully you're having a good Christmas, well, Christmas Eve. Damn Ewoks. We're gonna go early so we could get around him and go right to Elder. Take you down. Now they can't revive. Over here. Take out Chirpa. Let's go on log right now. On keyboard because I can't ever see my mouse here. All right. Yeah, as I was saying on Club 38, look for me to be streaming a lot more now. I am finally in my house. Internet is going great. So it's got a really good feed going through it. And I don't need to worry about anybody slowing it down at all. So things should be golden here. Ooh, premonition. Oh, that weak spot. I need that. Okay, so here is... I use weak spot, but I don't want to pass up this premonition. After an ally has gained 7 buffs, they gain foresight for 2 turns. Whenever an ally evades, reduce their cooldowns by 1. But weak spot is what I generally use a lot. It's weak spot with voluntary. And when I get boom and voice in there too, and leader's resolve, it just all stacks up really well. So I feel like I should go weak spot, but premonition is such... I don't know if I should pass that one up. Alright, I will... How many people do we got on YouTube? 3 watching. Go ahead and post in chat. I won't create a poll because there's only 3 people watching. Go ahead and pick which one you guys would prefer. We could either take weak spot or the purple premonition. I am gonna go grab a drink real quick. I'm almost done with my eggnog, so with my new Mandalorian cup. Brand new cup. Just got it today. So the eggnog is basically done. And I will be right back. Hey, Celia, how are you doing? And Guitar Dork, great to see you. So yeah, weak spot was kind of my thought too. Weak spot is Darth Code Diamus. Tough decision. Weak spot is clutch, but those special ones are usually good too. If Foresight will help with evade, that'll help you get that feat. I'm using Convor's agility with another one. Yeah, so that's basically where I'm torn. Weak spot I use all the time. But it's a purple premonition, so that's where I'm like, if it wasn't purple, I don't know if I would pass it up. But we do have 2 votes for weak spot, so I will go weak spot. Perfect. I just spilled that. And also, if you like what you've seen on the channel between Club 38 and the Conquest and everything, If you've enjoyed this at all and you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button, or follow if you're over on Twitch. Let's hit that like button. We are at 214 subscribers on YouTube. My goal is 250 currently, so I would absolutely love to hit that, and then if we could try to get up to 500 so we can be able to raid out. And again, now that I have stable internet and I'm in my own place, things are going to be good and we could actually move forward now. Long time coming, couple months in the making, but we are finally here. So make sure you hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. And of course, if you do want to donate to the stream, I am thinking about asking Moonborn if he can do a whole setup for Club 38, but that's gonna cost money. If you would like to donate, anything that I get is going to go right back into the stream. So if you go to the link tree, the link tree has again everything for Club 38. The link is down below. It has my Discord. It has where you can get notified for all my streams, all Kate streams, all the Club 38 news. So make sure you do that, as well as it also has Kate's Twitch channel, my Twitch channel, my YouTube channel, the Club 38, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts. It also has the Spotify for Club 38, as well as the PayPal. So you can check all that out right there in the link tree /Club 38. And again, we do air Club 38 every Tuesday about 9 o'clock on generally Kate's channel, but I think we're going to transition to mine more coming up because she might be getting work done on her house and everything, so we might need to go to mine for a little bit. But also another thing that Moonborn did is he did a sub kind of transition. So I kind of want to hit that up right now for a little bit of a break. I will see you all in like 12 seconds. Welcome back, everybody. Give me enough time to clean up the soda. So yeah, as you can see, Moonborn's done a lot of work for the channel. So a huge thank you to Moonborn. And that was the transition that you saw, as well as the music and all that. That's all stuff he's done, and I would love to get a personal one for Club 38. So back over here, burn up a little bit more stamina. This should be the last one that we need for Galactic Republic. Nobody's tanking that like a boss. Alright, Starkiller's down. She's down, so we're good. Go Vader. think we need our sleeping Eevee up here. Get our little friend up here. Alright, there is the 20 battles with Galactic Republic. Alright, this is how I deal with, Inquisitors. I go here. I do this. There we go. Auto. Phoenix is the Inquisitor killer. What do I want to do here? We're up to 66. We gotta get more clone troopers, get more evasion, and just win. This isn't gonna help with the evasion, but Gorge, bro. Alright, we do have ads over on Twitch. So as soon as this battle's over, I will take a second and let the ads play out. Ads should be over. Never mind. Okay, what do we have here? We have Unshakable, Enchanted Assistance. We'll probably take that Evasive Technique. What's this? Kylo, Hater, Wampa, Grand Thrawn, BB-8, CLS. Alright, let's give this a try. This is the Protection Recovery. Alright, so 3 is the Protection Recovery. Let's get the protection recovery up. Done. So the key is to kind of hold on to that protection recovery until like this protection is gone. Okay, evasive technique. We'll put that in. Where is it there? Vader, Wampa, Thrawn, BB-8, Luke. Vader. Wampa. Thrawn. BB-8. And Luke. Not Farm Boys, yeah. Hey, Lady Geek, how's it going? We're gonna saber throw there. Great to see you, lady. Yes, it's almost there. I find that January and February are the ones that drag. Hopefully it's not going to be that way this year. I just hope that they're gonna not be as bad. Plus 20% evasion. Ooh, we could use these consumables too. I keep forgetting that these are here. Let's get the 20% evasion up. Plus the evasion crown, that should help. I'm not gonna use any of that. Yeah, that one was bad. That roll was terrible. What do we got here? Clone troopers. Me. My energy for Smee is low. Smee's at 56% stamina. Disarm, blind. Okay, blind is Jabba. Disarm would be clone troopers. Do more with clone troopers. Have to get hit. Get that disarm in. There's one down. That should be a couple kills with clone troopers. We're knocking out 3 feats at once. Come on, come on, come on. There's another disarm. I go first. I'm good here either. Maybe the last rites. Take the last raids. I already have the blue solid intel. I'm just trying to get as many like clone trooper kills as I could. Alright, for this one I'm just gonna have a little fun. This is gonna be the last one I do. I'm about to head to bed. This is my mostly Relic 9 team. I just gotta get Boba up that last level, and then I'll have a full Relic 9 Jabba team. This is my little project for territory battles. Next is gonna be Bo-Katan. Jesus, she just died. Alright, that's all that energy burned up. As I said earlier during the stream, I did all my deployments and everything. All my territory battle stuff is done. I did the raid earlier as well. We got 13-8 and midichlorians. So, we've come a long way in the raid since the 4 million I was doing. So that's a huge jump that we've had. I love that now have a full Relic 9 pirate team. I have Hondos, Bane, me, and Brutus all at Relic 9. I hope so, Lady Geek. It doesn't take long to do. I went from, again, like 4 million, 3 million to 15 in a span of like 3-4 raids. It does go pretty quickly when you actually like focus on a couple teams that you know you need. Like basically, if you could plan it to have the three Jedi Vanguard being Mace, the Temple Guard, and Dappa. That's only 3 people you have to worry about, as well as you know, like the Scorch team. Only two Relic 9s instead of focusing on a whole team. The Pirate King Hondo team is amazing. The Relic 9 on the team is just I love having the team. And I really do love the Pirates. Like I gave them so much flack when the Pirates came out, but they're one of my favorite factions in this game. So kudos to Kudos to them for this, because I really enjoy the pirates. I think they're I think they are a lot of fun. And triple drops on Friday, as Lady Geek just pointed out in chat. So make sure that you're saving up, get those Pirate King Hondos done. It's gonna be a lot of fun. His event is a lot of fun. I did do it live, so if you want to go back, if you ever get stuck and you need any advice or anything, you go back and look at my video. It was a live, so you might have to play around with it a little bit, but it's all right there. It's all done on stream. You guys can go check that out. It was a lot of fun. The whole text and everything that he had was hilarious. They did a really good job with Hondo, and I enjoyed the event. I enjoyed the pirates. So once I saw the kicks and everything and mods and how that all played out, they got me. The Womp Rat, mainly because he is fun to whine to. Yeah, he is pretty fun to whine to. I'm pretty lucky to be in a guild with him and Aussie Mike and Kate and Ranger and all the content creators. And good old Durgan. Got a good guild here. But let's see who I could get you guys out to. Again, if you guys like what you see and you want to get more, now that I'm in my own house with my own internet, I am going to be a little slow when I have my kids here, because I don't want my kids on stream. So I'm gonna tend to not stream when they're here. However, when they're not here, I plan on streaming a lot, especially now that I have the stable internet. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to get more. Join the Discord. Get my notifications. Get the Club 38 notifications. Club 38 is a terrific podcast. We have so much fun with it. Make sure you're asking the questions in there. We love answering the questions. Both SWGO and kind of just anything. So make sure you ask those questions. Make sure you get the Club 38 tag. And yeah, lots of good stuff happening here, especially now that I have stable internet. So we do have Big Boat 777 on. He was our guest on Club 38 today. So make sure you give him a follow. Who's streaming on YouTube? It doesn't look like anybody's on YouTube. So YouTube, unfortunately, that's where this is gonna end. Twitch, I will get you over to Big Boat. Okay, so the raid is started for Big Boat 777. Again, he was on Club 38 tonight. Make sure you give him a follow. He's got a lot of good stuff, a nice mid-game account, a lot of information that can be learned there. Remember that rebellions are built on hope.